the torture.
Don't know how long it take man to reach ya. Man a torture. Them see na me I am no man a torture. Come looking at me I
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the BFC BHIM Festival countdown. Now, Zil, how many days again do we have? How many days again do we have to the big day, 24th December, Accra Sports Stadium, Stoneboy, Wanga, the BHIM Nation president, or the fire, or Jano, or the bus stage. So now we're moving straight to the 4th edition of the BHIM concerts. And I don't know, we told you guys that the 3rd edition, year 2 free tema. Ebakrum. That was the AICC magic. We did it back to back. And then the 4th edition, we moved on to the Fantasy Dome. Sabreno Stoneboy was having an idea of, bringing the whole concert to town proper. So we moved from the Tema Enclave on to the Central, the capital itself. And Stoneboy had to do this just for the fans.
Blessed everybody. I go by the name Chief Styles, if you like, at the Fantasy Dome. That was the 4th one. That was in 2018. That had a Morgan Heritage, coming in. Crazy event. I mean, the thing about Stoneboy is if you know Stoneboy, he's that guy that's always, seeking, to put out the best, seeking to represent the people, in the best form of way he can musically. And you all can attest to it. So when it comes to putting out this event, he's very keen on making sure it goes and it becomes like the best. And so that vision has aligned with all of us working with him.
So let there will be done on earth as it is in Zion, our ruler and creator of the universe.
Fantastic performance. Just said the Oja Eshoja no ye paja tumu at the Fantasy Dome, the 4th edition of the BHIM concert. And now, Sabreno, we realized there was some massive cult following for the artist Stoneboy, the BHIM Nation, the BHIM natives, the BHIM whatever, Ajibebia. So we asked Stoneboy, at what point in your career did you realize now it was some positive cult following bia na awaya fa bebia, and everywhere you go, the natives were there to support. When exactly did you notice say a domsa ediwichi was an entire movement, an entire nation supporting the BHIM general? This is what Stoneboy had to say.
I never really stopped to check what point. Yeah, but I trust that it's all been coming right from the inception, you see, because you cannot isolate that one from it. When you ever started and when people started finding out what you are, who you are, what your talent is about, those have been coming together. But the point that I can remember is that when Twitter was now active, Twitter was what started team stuff. I remember that vividly. So you found out that you want to use social media, you post something and write. Some people say, let's say for instance, team Coconut, maybe team Breadfruit or team Timberland, or team Averex. Then, we were hashtagging for no precise reason, because that's the way you write on Twitter. Believe me, you just have to put a hashtag and find something about it. So I remember I doing team. I had the confidence that I'm not rolling team, I'm rolling nation. So I put BHIM Nation. So you can attest that is one of the first, like nations, you feel me, like fan base that call themselves a nation. And when I did, I realized that was a smart way, a divine conviction that will give the people who follow and love and respect your work and have a lot of belief in you. Because remember, music actually preaches and sends messages, and people get attracted. They felt to be a part of that nation, and that was when I realized that there's a cult following that is Beam Nation. So whatever I did, wherever I go, with every little opportunity, I acknowledged Beam Nation, and then they also rolled out, pertaining it to or linking it to the Beam Fest or Beam concert. I think that then gave them the calling, like we have a concert as a core fan, as a fan base to ourselves. So they pulled out. We have people that fly all the way from everywhere in the world who just make sure that I'm coming home for Christmas already, but then I'm happy to be like I'm Beam Nation, so I'm going to be at the Beam Fest. People from all walks of life have actually, patronized the event, and I think that's how I can describe the cult following. Started all from X.
You are the president of the nation as well.
Instantly.
Charlie, one God akasa, or see the whole movement started on Twitter, now X. Charlie, shout out to my Beam native, Charlie Muniwa anyway. You guys, you do everything. You do simple crowd for the one God president. So this brings us to the end of the 4th year of the Beam concert. Charlie, if you haven't got your tickets, file phone and dial *714*2025# and that's at www.beamfestival.com. Now you share our Crossport Stadium 24th with one God Stone Boy himself, Charlie. We they come mash up the place. Catch you there. Beam.
1212, this is your one and only OG, the MC, and this is the countdown to BHIM Festival. See you guys on 24th of December. We outside.
The streets, the heat, the energy, the heartbeat of the city pounds at one destination only. The Accra Sports Stadium. This December 24, 2025, Burlington Music Group presents the BHIM Festival 2025, the Torture Edition. The BHIM President Stone Boy returns to the center stage at the biggest African party. This is not just a festival, but another historic night in the making. Tickets are going fast. VVIP 400 cities, VIP 200 cities, regular 50 cities. Dial *714*2025# or visit beamfestival.com to secure a spot now for an unforgettable night of music, culture, and unity. For sponsorship and more info, call 0501-550-000. This is a decade of dominance, and the torch still burns bright. Stone Boy BHIM Festival 2025, the Torture Edition, Wednesday, December 24th, Accra Sports Stadium. Be there.
Don't see me like a fool because I don't do giddy 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 giddy.
Welcome to BHIM Festival, ladies and gentlemen.
I pray a man, I send them now. God, nah sleep, nah slumber, wow.
Me don't know who go defend him from Jah lightning and thunder. Because of them
never see me cleaner.
don't see me like a fool because I don't do giddy 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 giddy.
Well then again, yo, fire, hey. Make it out, also grab a she, oh. You don't know enough people. Stone Boy representing for the BHIM Fest 25. Make sure you guys pull up in your numbers. It's happening at the Accra Sports Stadium. I can't wait to see you guys. Love to one and all. You don't know. Boom. Grab your tickets. Don't be late. Don't be left out. Get your tables or my G's or my VVIPs. You know how we do. You don't know. Bless up.
The torture.
Don't know how long it take man to reach ya. Man a torture. Them see na me I am no man a torture.